hello.
What's happening?
I feel like the camera's off different. Maybe not. Just looks different. It is.
Because I didn't adjust it right. Slide that way.
No.
Slide that way.
No.
Slide over.
This
nope,
way?
the other way.
No, I'm good. Nope.
Yeah,
I was looking at it right when we were getting great. I was like,
I don't know how it changes.
Well, because you work up here and you probably bump into it a million times a day.
Maybe the dog does.
You did have the dogs up here today.
I don't know. You still look beautiful on camera.
Thanks. At least you're still sweet when we're on camera.
Welcome to The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg.
You didn't get the dig there, but you didn't get the dig there. I said, well, at least you're still nice in public.
Yeah.
Only in public.
Only in public. Welcome to Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that is
Beth.
And it is Wednesday.
Hump day. Yeah.
What's up?
Still think that's one of my favorite commercials. Mm-hmm. It got voted like their #1 commercial last year because
Camels.
It was Camels.
Camel cigarettes.
No. Geico.
That's
right. Geico or Progressive, one of the two. It was one of the. It might have been Progressive. They're not allowed to market for cigarettes anymore on TV. Can they even do it? Greg's mic is out again.
Hello.
Is it working?
Yep, it's working.
Can you hear him? Can you hear him now?
Let's try that over. It's all good though. Whatever. Hey, thanks for the heads up.
Well, they know you're Greg.
I know.
They know they're at the Bars Open.
Yep.
They know I'm Beth.
And I was trying to get a plug for Camel cigarettes in, but probably get dinged on YouTube or something for Hump Day.
Hump Day.
All good. Appreciate that. I do. Hey, so we got some good shit to talk about tonight. Alex, what's going on? Hody?
I'm tired today.
I think he's missing a W.
I think he is too, but I like Hody.
Hody's a good one.
Hody.
Hody.
Hody ho.
It's all good. Go check us out on all the places you can find podcasts. iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, or whatever. And then, of course, YouTube, like, subscribe. iHeartRadio, like and subscribe to YouTube, do all that good stuff. If you don't mind, we would appreciate it. We got some fun shit to talk about.
Are we talking about our kitty?
We're going to in a moment.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Because, well, let's fuck it. You brought it up. I'm basically coming up. He's got his own condo out in our garage.
Well, a cat adopted us.
Yep. We talked about him on Friday.
We attempted to find, which I think we talked about that.
Yep.
Somebody, they came out and they said
on Saturday,
it wasn't their cat. It's too young and too small. So
this is the Milo update.
So now he's our cat. And he's getting ready to go to the vet on Wednesday for his checkup and snip.
Shit clipped off.
What are they doing again? Rabies?
Distemper, whatever.
All his shots, basically.
Animals get nowadays, and he's getting his nuts cut off.
He's snap. Chop.
Snap.
Snip. I think is what it's supposed to
be.
So
he's
so cute.
He's got a big giant box down there with a bunch of blankets, and now he's got a heater because it's going to be 39 degrees down here. And keep in mind,
around 4 o'clock in the morning, but
it's cold for us Texas folk.
He's super adorable. He wants to come inside so badly, and the dogs want to see him. Like they're all just like staring at the door at each other. It's super cute. Greg's not giving in, so he's gonna get. I guess there's this thing you do when it's a porch kitty.
They snip their ear. They clip their ear
so that anybody that finds him and takes him to the vet will know he's already fixed.
Right.
So it's kind of crazy. He's cute though. He's not so skinny anymore, thank goodness.
Nope.
He's not chomping down every bit of food the minute we drop it in there.
Good.
He's kind of.
We're heroes. Fucking heroes.
I don't think we're heroes. I just think we're nice people that said this cat needs a home.
Lucky.
Every animal that is owned by us is lucky.
Just saying. So, like Justin Governal,
the
dog he found down in wherever the fuck it was, in Mexico or whatever, or Guadalajara or Guatemala
South America
or
somewhere,
something like that. He's driving down to get that dog.
He found it recently?
Like it was his last trip. And then he's driving.
Who's had him since then?
He found a place that would hold on to the dog for him.
Okay.
He's literally bought a van and he's driving back.
Hopefully they still have him after all that.
And I'm sure they're giving him updates and stuff like that. And he's going to be, recording the whole trip down because he's driving all the way down. It's way deep Mexico. And cool. So that dog
is lucky. Yeah.
So he put out a big video out there. Yeah, he put out a big video out there. Yeah, it's a really cute dog. And the dog just started following him. think it's because he fed him and he felt, he was
Probably
kind
paid
to the
attention
dog.
to him.
And and that's Justin anyway. So you go like, holy shit. So go check out that video out on Justin.
We should partner with him somehow. I don't know how, but we should.
Well, I was even thinking about like through a lot of companies.
I wonder if we could give our
match. Like we donate every year just straight out of our paychecks.
Yeah, is he a charitable organization?
Yeah, I was thinking if we need to see if he's a 501c3.
Yeah, because then we could donate money to him.
Right.
We could give him the money. Now, granted, I love who I give my money to, and we give it to the Humane Society.
Is even more local.
We give it to the Humane Society, and I give it to Dogs for Vets.
Yeah.
And those are great causes too, but he could probably use the money more than
considering
bigger charities.
I still don't think he has a bed.
Yeah. Didn't you offer him a bed?
Not yet.
Oh.
And you go, holy shit. So DJ said, I spent a whole year in Korea. Let me know if you want any good cat lessons.
Oh, DJ.
I mean, I'm not opposed. World War III is fucking coming, dude. And this week's been all fucked up, right? I don't know if it's coming.
Okay, I think so now you're getting paranoid already.
We have narrowly abated it.
How? When? What are you talking about?
World War III.
You're talking about China and Russia?
No, Ukraine was shooting down some rockets over that were coming in from Russia. One of the old rockets ended up going into Poland.
Oh, shit.
And killed a couple people.
A Russian rocket?
No, a Ukrainian one. There was an air defense system.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden,
Poland was like...
And then you have like the entire industrial complex like, let's fucking do this, bro. Right? And everybody else is like, hold your fucking horses.
Well, shouldn't they be getting mad at... Russian dude.
Ukraine?
Shouldn't they be getting mad at Russia because they were the ones shooting missiles and they were just defending themselves?
But it's still
against
fucking see this problem. It's a NATO country. If that had been
I don't know what that means.
NATO,
I know what NATO is, but what does that mean?
If a Russian rocket had hit in
Poland?
A NATO country in Poland, then is that an act of aggression or an act of war or blah 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 blah?
Well, yeah, probably.
Well, that's what everybody was hyped up for, and it finally came out that. In fact, but we don't know. It
came out, in fact, that what?
That it was a
defense
rocket.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get that it's...
DJ said that's not how war works, Beth.
Yeah, well, in a perfect world, if women were running it. I'm kidding.
We got Elon firing everybody. People are happy or
Amazon's firing everybody. Everybody's firing everybody. Yeah. I guess they're trying to help the economy.
The tech sector is just fucking falling apart. You had the... $30 billion swindle from FTX, which was
what's that?
Which was a cryptocurrency that just backdoored $30 billion worth of money out.
They stole it. They stole this money, or
nobody's been arrested yet. Right?
Well, is this other people's money they took?
Oh yeah, like 1 million people's money.
Then they should get arrested.
Brady,
how much did
Giselle? He lose? No. These are people that were ambassadors for the brand for FTX, right? There's like you go into this fucking
it's a company. FTX is a company that does Bitcoin.
It does a cryptocurrency.
Okay.
It's not necessarily that.
Okay.
But this is a long story, right? Like we don't need to get into it now, but that's going on. So, $30 billion.
The end of the world.
$30 billion in net worth, like just wiped out or funneled theoretically, purportedly through the Ukraine back to the United States and then back into the Democratic coffers for
Biden.
Yeah, just Democrats. So it's a very interesting kind of like he'd be the.
I mean, you're telling me that politics is being
is corrupt
again?
Perhaps.
I mean, that'll be a first.
Maybe, I don't know, but I'm not going to get into it. I'm not a financial analyst. It's the same thing as like, you don't know what you're doing with the vaccines. You're not a doctor. You don't know what you're doing with politics. You're not a poli-sci major.
Here's the thing. I'm a civilian in a world that's toting these things, and I'm doing the research to find out the bullshit that occurs. Probably know more or speak more of the truth than the people who are in those positions.
A poli-sci major. There are about 3 of them.
There's not many. They're usually economic majors.
Yeah, you go into economics. Or you become a lawyer. And then I'm all of a sudden a...
politician?
Yeah.
Because I know the law.
I know the law.
It's 444-4444.
An analyst? Exactly, Nico. What's going on? Analyst.
Come up with these so fast.
Love Nico.
Every show.
Nico also said, I gave all my money to Fathers Without Boundaries, helping the lovely ladies of ASU by being father figures. That's a Drinking Bros. You can donate to them. I think it is may or may not be charitable organization, but it's still a good cause.
What is it?
Fathers Without Boundaries.
What is it being dirty?
Well, yeah.
It's not really a charity.
Literally the hottest group of
female students in the nation going to ASU. They're also quite dumb. So
why is that?
A lot of them are.
No, a lot of people are dumb in general.
Not saying that.
Southern California.
That's where most of those girls are coming from.
No, they're going to UC San Diego.
No, because they can't afford UC it.
Well, then they have to pay out-of-state tuition. I went to Arizona.
I wanted to go to UCSD. My mom was like, over my dead fucking body. Well, I'm not sending you to go to college so you can go to the beach every day. I was like, well, why not?
You don't move from there to Arizona. You just don't do it.
You do if you want to afford school and find a husband.
Nope. And find a husband.
Isn't it 2 girls for every 1 boy or something like that?
I don't know. It was really good, though.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. You didn't partake of any of it. You didn't date. Did you date a single girl from ASU?
No, but I bought a shit ton of them. I was like, she's hot. She's hot. She's hot.
She's not hot. She's hot.
She's not hot, but she's anywhere else. Like literally.
She'd be hot, Tamale.
Oh, yeah.
It's not ASU.
The ladies do need fatherly guidance.
I think that's called daddy guidance, not fatherly. I just read a book about
daddy figure.
I just read a book
father
about
figure.
A girl calling her
father figure.
Stepfather daddy. The book was a little rough for me. It was a little. It was a bit like he was very degrading, and the stepbrother wasn't. And I was like, I can't believe. But then I looked at my rule 30%, and I can't stop.
Kind of push.
I got to push through it, and I was like, I gave it 3 stars. Caleb? I don't think I've ever given a book 3 stars before, but I was like, Daddy was a dick.
You gave it 3 stars because Dad was a dick. What about round 2?
No,
or book 2 or whatever.
No, this was just a one and done book. It wasn't a series. Yeah. It had a happily ever after for the stepbrother and the girl.
Oh, the stepbrother and the daughter got together?
Yeah, because they're not really related.
Oh, that's true. The mom and stepdad got divorced.
No. They were still married. But her stepbrother isn't related to her.
Does that fucking work?
There's a whole line of porn about it.
No, I'm not talking about does that can't work, right?
What do you mean
in
can't
real
work?
Life, like where mom and stepdad get together.
What about people where kids date and their parents meet and start dating?
Yeah, somebody's got to break up, right?
No.
Yeah, I think somebody's got to break up. Yeah, I think somebody's.
I don't think so.
I don't
Only in your negative world.
No, I think
my favorite porn category, DJ said.
I think somebody's got to make a hot decision to bail out Caleb. On that one.
No, why?
Come on.
What? It's not weird. It's not like it's not like you're dating your brother.
40 and hot as shit.
Okay.
And daughter's 21, hot as shit. Right. And then dad, son, everybody hooks up and then they all get pregnant at the same time. Is that like having sisters? Or is the aunt an aunt?
Weirdo. They're not related by blood in any way across the board.
There's something fucked up in there.
There's not. You just want there to be something
fucked up. No, I don't want there to be.
No, you do.
There is something fucked up in there.
There's not.
Absolutely.
You just want it to be. But yeah, so I didn't like the daddy dom. It's not my thing.
Dong? You didn't like the daddy dong?
Poli-sci is actually a pretty popular degree program, DJ said.
Which one? Poli-sci? Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not at Arizona
people
State,
that don't.
Probably.
People who are poli-sci majors, I kind of look at them and I'm like,
you're an alien.
What are you talking about at parties?
You're an alien.
Wait, do you go to parties?
No.
Brainiac. Yeah. You're too smart for me. I can't be friends with you.
Are they really, though? That's the question.
They pull a good blanket over your eyes.
Because
wool? Blanket?
I don't
blanket?
really
wool?
know.
Like wool over your eyes? Blanket over your eyes?
Something like that.
I don't know.
Let's jump into this shit. Taylor Swift tickets are going for how much?
Wait, aliens stop visiting. You didn't talk about that.
Oh, no, I heard I forgot to mention
the
that.
ones from out of country or the ones from out of the world?
It's so fucked up around here that literally aliens.
Oh, so we don't have any illegals coming over?
No.
Oh, out of the world.
Fucking people, yeah.
Oh, no, they're coming in. They're like, we're just going to take over the world. We're going to kill them all.
No, we're going to wait a minute.
We're going to kill them all. Kind of like Independence Day. We're just going to take their shit and let them all die because they pretty much need to be
Why
dead.
not? Right?
It's a throwaway degree. Okay.
You ready for some Taylor Swift talk?
Yay,
T-Swift.
I hate
No, what
Taylor
happened
Swift.
is this a big deal.
You know I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift, right?
Stop it.
I'm not.
How old do you think she is now?
30.
She's 32. Which I had no idea.
I just cannot stand a hair on her head.
Why? We've talked about this. Why?
Because I think she
literally was the first woman in
she's fake
history.
I think that everything she does is calculated for a specific purpose.
Of course.
And not out of the goodness of her heart.
I don't think it's her heart that's thinking about it. I think it's a pocket
I feel like every boy she
book.
dates, she like either badmouths them because they dump her or they're too nice and she dumps them. And I'm like,
whatever.
Oh, Taylor.
So anyway, Taylor Swift fans are seeing red on Tuesday when Ticketmaster was overwhelmed by demand as pre-sales for the singer's new tour went online. The delays had many fans believing they would never, ever get tickets.
What, they were just overwhelmed? Like there was too many people asking for them?
Yeah. Tickets to the pop star's Eras tour were available Wednesday via the resale market.
That was today?
So
resale market. So it wasn't even like
you couldn't get them on like just straight Ticketmaster. You had to go straight to the resale. But
why?
There was like this, like if you signed
So who got all the tickets originally?
Remember back in the day,
we used to get notification
like Dave Matthews or something like that, like
Maroon 5, and
I was on the warehouse or whatever for a while.
I was for Maroon 5.
Yeah, and you got like pre-sale notifications, and you could go out and buy them. Well, it crashed their system, and then it went to sale, right? So the people that were part of their fan pages or whatever that said I was going to get those didn't get any. So tickets for Swift show at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey on the 26th of May are listed for as much as $21,600.
Oh, hell to the no.
Price tag will get fans a spot on the floor in front of the stage. As for the
did they get backstage for $21,000?
No.
No.
As for just getting into the stadium, it could cost as much as at least $350 on StubHub. The sky high prices aren't just for shows at MetLife, which is right outside New York.
Are they really sky high right now? Everything is expensive. That kind of makes sense because tickets for Maroon 5 were like $175 like 4 years ago.
Evidently, there's the Swifties or whatever the fuck they're called are having a goddamn meltdown. Right? No, I agree.
I might not get to see my Taylor in live.
So tickets at Glendale,
not Arizona. Yep, that's where we went.
There, right? $17,000 for floor seats. In Atlanta, they're $35,000.
That's insane,
right? To put these numbers in context, tickets to last season's Super Bowl between LA Rams and Cincinnati Bengals at SoFi Stadium averaged $10,400.
I mean, it wasn't a huge Super Bowl though.
The cheapest seats going for $7,000. Super Bowl.
I hope nobody's buying them,
dude. I bet you people are
because I bet you
rich ass people.
So you're gonna have 10 people there.
Swift is a fembot, perhaps.
She's gonna have 10 people there instead of 10,000 people there because nobody can afford her fucking tickets.
Maybe. I don't know. As for Ticketmaster, company issued a statement Tuesday via Twitter saying that there has been historically unprecedented demand. Hang on. With millions showing up to buy tickets for Swift's tour. The company told customers still waiting in virtual queue that is moving into hang tight.
So hold on. So they didn't get to pre-sale.
Like they were promised those
Right.
people.
But why are they not still on Ticketmaster?
And then it opened up and basically bought.
I mean, shouldn't it just be a price is the price? And does it matter how many people are coming in and trying to buy tickets?
No, because basically bots go in and buy them, or you have fucking database or data banks of people just going out there and hammering it,
getting 20 or whatever,
one, right?
And then they're reselling them.
No, and one of the problems is that
I mean, I guess it's a business.
Twitter, where the hell, like Ticketmaster's like in cahoots with, they have another company. I don't know if it's StubHub or whatever, but they have it's the resale market. They're owned by the same company.
Okay.
Right. So you have them going.
So they're going from Ticketmaster to them, and they're raising the prices before, even though it's the same company, and nobody had a chance to buy them on Ticketmaster.
StubHub used to be like oh, I've got an extra ticket. Let me throw it out there. And it was kind of for the end user.
Now there's new ones that are cheaper.
Business, and it's like you can go to Drinking Bros, got tickets.
Well, no, but there's like another one where you can go and get like tickets.
Yeah, exactly.
Like last minute tickets, like a quarter of the price.
But you go, what the fuck? Like this could happen to anybody. But like Taylor Swift, I think I heard it on Drinking Bros the other day, and they were right. And it's like, she's not selling out like little venues. She's selling out fucking stadiums.
Not anymore if they're that much.
Well, no, she still will. She will.
I can't see that many people paying $17,000.
No, that's just for the floor.
I can't see people paying at this economy. People paying $350.
Oh yeah, they will. People will spend. This is their.
They're going to take the food from their children's mouth to go see Taylor Swift.
This is going to be their Christmas present.
That's fucking bullshit. That's a horrible Christmas present.
Not if you're a fucking Swift fan.
Watch a video. The same fucking thing. It's actually probably more clear because you can see her in the video.
You don't even know.
Oh, I know.
You don't know.
Oh, I know.
You've never been there.
Not to a Taylor Swift concert. You wouldn't catch me dead in one of those things.
You'd go.
I wouldn't go.
If I got you a $17,000
no, I'd be like, who wants to buy it for $17,000?
People are stupid, DJ. I agree. I'm just saying it's one of those fucking things. It is a racket. Absolutely 100%.
Everything's a racket, though.
But you go, well, no.
Pretty much.
Jesus, look at you, cynical woman. What's going on with you? You haven't had enough Diet Coke?
I'm just tired of everything being fucking expensive.
Oh, no. No, it's going to get worse.
Getting it up the butt every time I turn around.
It's going to get worse.
So we ordered groceries. This is like the point. We ordered groceries. I only put minimal stuff for Thanksgiving.
We talked about this
because I was trying to break it up. You know? Do you know how expensive our grocery bill was? Like $100 and...
We already talked about this.
Yeah, it's still bullshit. It's allowed to piss me off every time I do it.
I don't know. Is it?
Yes, because I vote, so I can bitch.
So DJ said 17K would pay off his roof.
Yeah, right? Totally.
Exactly.
If somebody new paid $350 for a ticket to Taylor Swift, I'd have to smack them.
But no, 1,700 or 17,000?
$350 to go see Taylor Swift. I'd have to smack him because it's fucking Taylor Swift.
I did see a funny Instagram story, and it was like a girl. It was a Barstool girl or something like that. It's like, I'm one of those people that have been waiting their entire lives to have enough fucking money to actually go see a fucking show, a Taylor Swift show. Finally made enough money, and now
I can't go.
There's no fucking way I can go, right? $350 for somebody that's making 60 grand. Okay. Or whatever it is.
Somebody's making $350 for somebody makes $15 or $20 an hour is a lot.
That's a shit ton. You're right.
No, it is. That's why. And people aren't smart about it. That's the thing. They will
Shouldn't they just do like UFC shit?
They will still make it happen.
Go to your friends' parents that have the biggest fucking TV.
They'll still make it happen, but they'll make important stuff be missed because they just want to go to this
your teeth
or
come attitude
making their rent or their car payment or their credit card bill
use
or
this horse shit instead.
Yeah.
I don't know. So there was a big controversy going around about Giselle.
Oh, already on the market, huh?
Well, there was Giselle hooking up with the kid's BJJ instructor. That was a thing for about 2 minutes.
Who cares if she is?
Well, no, I said that, but it was literally like 3 days. It was like 3 days.
3 days after her divorce was final?
Yeah, like something
Maybe
crazy
she was already messing around with him, and that's why she was like,
story comes out. Sources close to Giselle tell us the kids, Benjamin and Vivian, are homeschooled.
Is that a girl?
Vivian?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I thought he had boys.
Maybe. Fuck, I don't know anymore. Are homeschooled and have a team travel with them. I'm like, what in the fuck? To make sure they're receiving all the necessities for their education. We're told there's a full-time teacher who travels with each kid.
A BJJ, a jiu-jitsu teacher travels with them?
Valente as well. It's not the first time the group has made it trip to Costa Rica. Yes. So Valente handles the physical education aspects
He's
of the
a PE teacher.
He's a PE teacher. Exactly. Which makes sense considering he's trained them in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. After connecting,
she could be banging him. Miami. Doesn't matter. She's divorced.
I mean, there's pictures go out to DMZ. There's pictures of her doing some karate, jiu-jitsu.
Karate.
Right. Nonetheless, it does feel odd. Valente was able to leave his jujitsu biz back home.
Well, yeah, he's got people running
he's
it.
Like, dude, bitch, like
he's making enough money that if that
he's just sending it all back. That goes back into the school.
Well, and I'm sure he's got somebody teaching, so his school isn't suffering.
Right. So you go like, fuck, what are you gonna do? Right. I'd do the same thing and be like, Giselle called.
Well, and does she pay for him to travel? She probably pays for his room and board and his food and.
She got people that take care of him. So to all the people that were thinking that Giselle was
we don't know.
Market again, she's still on the market. So good luck.
She may or may not be because we don't know. I mean, there could be some hanky-panky going on in there.
Is it our business?
Weird.
Really?
No. Fuck is weird now. Ever since I did the update, look how big my time is on there.
Oh, you got the new one. Yeah. So I'm just saying, I just needed to clear the air on that.
I mean, if you feel it's important,
it is.
I'm glad you had an opportunity to share that.
Absolutely. So, okay, I've got 2 quick stories. These are competition stories.
Okay.
Right. So I need decisions from people around the world to make
who runs the world girls
of this. So first, we've got the Hooters birthday. It's basically 2 birthdays, right?
Okay.
Would you rather see? All right. So you're a girl, so it doesn't matter.
You can ask me.
All right. So as a young lad,
right?
Would you rather see boobies than young? Not even full boobies, just like hot girls.
Okay.
Or would you rather see them when you're 100 years old and you're like, I'm never getting laid again?
Yes, I want to see them at both stages.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Oh, great. Now it's not available.
What?
The story. It went away. But this is the story of a 5-year-old who was brought to his parents. He wanted to go to Hooters because he likes wings. I read the story a while back. He likes wings. He likes
wings,
the place and all that. And they threw a big birthday party for him at Hooters.
Like with other kids?
I didn't see any other kids, but they threw a birthday party and all the cute girls came out and sang for him and sang happy birthday. And he got
do you know how old he was going to turn?
He was 5.
Oh, so he's not really into girls yet. Like, he's not like an 8-year-old or 9-year-old.
Standard there, though.
That's like an 8 or 9-year-old going pretty girl.
Like that's the attainable Hooters, right? So do you go with that,
right,
or do you go with Grandpa going to a strip club, right? And Grandpa at the strip club, he's 100 years old.
I mean, he could have a heart attack. We have to remember that.
He literally turned 100, and there's way more risque pictures than that. That's just like the one with all the strippers hanging around, right? Like he's got his tits buried in.
I don't see a picture yet.
It's coming up. He's got his tits buried in.
His tits buried or his face buried in
stripper tits. He's grabbing butt.
Is he really?
Oh, yeah. He's doing everything. He's kissing other. I'm like looking at it right here. He's kissing other girls' boobs. He's doing the whole thing. Not
he's
like
a dirty old man.
No, like chest, whatever. Like he is. His wife probably. Let's see. So a father in Texas has a daughter who truly loves him because she took him to see strippers to celebrate a century on Earth. Gioignacio Jack Poma recently celebrated 100 trips around the sun, and to mark the special occasion, his daughter Dina took her dad to a Dallas gentlemen's club, The Lodge. Jack's daughter says her father loves 2 things in life: women generally and boobs specifically. To a strip joint made perfect sense.
I mean, if she's comfortable with it, I wouldn't take my dad to a strip club.
We took him to get a pedicure and he had a problem with it. Like
I've never taken him to get a pedicure.
Yeah, we did.
When?
Last year. And yeah, we did. I promise you. And I'm fairly certain he was like, that's too intimate.
Maybe I was not there because I don't remember any of that.
Trust me, we went.
I don't like my dad's feet, so I don't think I would have gone with him to get a pedicure.
I'm just saying, like strip club or 100-year-old at a strip club.
I like the Hooters one better.
Or 5-year-old.
Because that one's just more.
Is it more wholesome?
Yes, that's what I was looking
for. Or
at.
is this one just like.
This one's just dirty.
Dirty old grandpa.
Dirty is like, give me what I can grab before I can't grab nothing.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
But I like the other one.
So I was thinking maybe they could be the same person, basically. Like the little
kid grows into this because he had his 5-year-old birthday
exactly
at
what
Hooters.
I'm thinking.
Like this is what we're lining him up to be.
That little motherfucker is gonna grow up to be that guy, and he's gonna like 20 strip clubs. Which is fine. I don't mind.
I mean, perhaps.
Right?
I really want to know how his daughter knows he likes boobies. You think like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how's that a conversation you ever with your
Because
dad?
he probably took her on like trips to just
Booby
wherever.
land?
Yeah, like
Babes in Booby Land
or something like that. What's up, Allison? You know what I mean? And just was like, let's do that. So I don't know. It's up to everybody else.
I like the Hooters. It's more wholesome. It's more like innocent.
What if they probably
and
got
I
a good
just love
buffet
the
there?
wings. No, they probably have great steak. It's not.
Prime rib nights, $5.
It's not Vegas, babe.
All you can eat.
I do remember like in the early 2000s, they had a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
$10 steak night at the.
Oh yeah.
Because there was one on I-10 that
here
we've been to that bar before. It's now Sharky's or something. It's got the big shark out front on 410.
Here?
Yes, on 410 as we exit right before we take I-10. It's on the right side. We've been there. We went New Year's Eve years ago.
Not me and you.
Yes, me and you. And it used to be a strip club.
I lived here for 4 years.
Was before, babe, we didn't live here at the time. We were here for the holidays. And it used to be a strip club.
We went to a strip club?
No, it's a club now. It's a dance club.
I thought it was still a strip club.
It used to be a strip club. No, they just left the shark there. And they used to offer like $10 steak knife.
Steak knives. $10 steak knives. I still thought that was a actual strip club.
In there.
Chuck, what's going on?
Call it prime tug.
Yeah, no, because where was I going to say? Like Phoenix has tons of them. Scottsdale has tons of them.
Candy store.
I don't remember. Candy store, maybe. Yeah.
Chuck, do you remember what it was called?
Yeah.
Candy shop.
Candy store.
Candy store.
Anyway, but there was a bunch in Scottsdale that would do that. I remember I worked at Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and it was like the Motor Mile. It's like where all the dealerships are, right?
There's a lot of strip clubs. Makes sense.
All the rich people.
Makes sense. Well, you also have
go buy a Porsche.
All the car guys would go over there at the end of their shift, like on Thursdays. Happy hour at Titty Market. Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. Candy store for sure. What Chuck said. Absolutely.
Peaches.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking, I really want my life book. I wish
you could bookend it.
I can't do that now. The 5-year-old.
I mean, you had your bachelor, like not your bachelor, but
I wasn't 5.
Pre-wedding lunch at
literally
Hooters.
Right before we got married. I was at a Hooters. So I mean, it's always a good thing. It's a good way to start your marriage.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it was middle of the afternoon. It was 4:00. There's pictures somewhere. But I think, definitely finishing off with the bookend because, I mean, theoretically, you're 6.5, 7 years old. You're probably going to die before me.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Then when I hit 100,
I'm not going to die before you. Just so you know, women usually live longer than men, and you smoke a lot.
You smoke a lot of pole.
You wish.
Whatever.
Come on, you wish. It's actually Lung Cancer Awareness Month.
Congratulations.
And they were saying if you've smoked for over 20 years, you should go get scanned for lung cancer. And I went, oh, Gregory should probably go get scanned.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For what?
What awareness month did I just say it was?
C?
For the big LC.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, right.
Let's keep living life. Live, laugh, love.
And die.
Yeah, it's fine. So Chuck said San Antonio has zebras or a zebra club. We haven't been to a strip club since
I think that's the one that we've driven by it. It's way down 410. Kind of we pass it when we're going to your jiu-jitsu tournaments, and it's white and has like.
Should we go there?
No.
We have not been to a
No, I'm not going to a strip club.
Whole week of Christmas.
I'm not going to a strip club in San Antonio.
Why?
Mm-mm.
Like, come on, let's go get a drink.
Mm-mm.
Let's just check one out. We have not been to one.
Not going to do it.
When was the last time we went to one?
When we went to the candy store.
No,
yeah.
Really?
Did we go? Yeah, because that was after Roger's wedding. We went to that horrible strip club. Chuck can contest, or confirm. Went to that horrible strip club that was right by the hotel in Vegas, and you and I stayed for like.
And then we went to Old Town.
10 minutes. Remember, all the girls started dancing, like all the girls in the wedding with their clothes on started dancing on the pole. And I was like, you have no idea how many vaginas have been on that pole. And you want to go up there and rub yourself all up on it? We got to go. I want to go to Old Town Vegas. Or not.
I need my $5.99 prime rib.
I need $5.99 prime rib and some gambling. No, I don't gamble very much. But I think Candy Store was it for us. If I'm going to go to a strip club, I want to experience one in Vegas with super fucking hot chicks.
I went to Cheetah's one time.
And then I'm going to just slam a shot of tequila and I'm going to leave because I'm going to be like, dang, 21 and hot sucks.
Why does it suck?
Because I'm not 21.
They're going to look at you like a sugar mama in there and be like, oh, we're going to fleece her ass for all. And
I'll be like, do you smell like peaches? Nope, I don't want you.
No, they're going to smell like every other cream of something or other.
Ew.
Not like cream of chicken.
Ben Gay?
No. Like peaches and cream is what I was getting at.
Yeah, I think you were talking about dirtier cream. That's what I was saying. You're talking about some dirtier cream. Don't. I'm not falling for your
All right,
tactics.
let's get into some weird auction items, Castro. What do you got over there? You got some weird auction items.
So, is there anything from like movies or actors or musicians that you would buy, do you think? Like, what's an item you might buy?
Like from a nostalgia kind of thing from like when I was a kid, maybe like Rocky's boxing gloves.
Okay. How much would you pay for those, do you think?
Hang on. I've got a couple, like, or at least a two I can think of, like the gun that, Arnold Schwarzenegger used in Predator.
Okay.
Like his rifle or something.
How about the glasses from Terminator? I would probably buy those.
Terminator glasses, something like that, like those types of things.
Back.
But boxing, I know the gloves. I've seen them go on the market, and they're tens of thousands of dollars.
So there's an auction store called Julian's Auctions, and they had one recently called Idols and Icons Rock and Roll Auction at the Hard Rock Cafe in New York this past Sunday.
Okay.
Steve, what's his last name? Steve Jobs had a pair of Birkenstocks that sold there. Nasty ass, ugly, even when they're brand new Birkenstocks, that sold for $200,000. I thought it was a little bit more than that. Nope, $200,000. They were expected to go for $60,000, and they went for $200,000 because they're Steve Jobs. You can see his foot imprint. You can see I was like, ew.
I've got some fucking old.
What are you gonna put them in a box and put them on your wall?
I could sell you. I got some old fucking. I've got all sorts of old shoes. That's gross.
They're from like the
80s.
They want to say
90s.
they think they're from the 80s. Somebody paid $12,000 for Lady Gaga's fake fingernail.
What?
Somebody paid $600 for Madonna's to-do list. One day to-do list.
Stupid.
They paid $14,000 for Britney Spears chewing gum.
No.
What was some other ones?
Do you think they rechew that?
Ew.
I wonder. Yeah, no. Somebody paid $14,000
to stick it in their mouth and suck on it for a minute. I've made out with Britney Spears, Kurt Cobain.
Theoretically, could you get the DNA out of that gum? Because it was all over her teeth. Could you get the DNA out of that gum and then splice that shit together and then impregnate somebody, like, and then have a Britney
Spears that sounds kid? Like you have nothing like evil. Is
that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing.
I don't know either. It depends maybe too on if it's degraded or there's many things to take.
Okay,
in.
so
I'm trying to find out. Hold on. Because one of the things they sold that was kind of cool was
OJ's knife.
No, was Kurt Cobain's
shotgun,
electric guitar. Where'd it go? Kurt Cobain's electronic guitar. It's from his Smells Like Teen Spirit tour. And it was right before they were doing the tour, right before the album released. It is a busted up. He smashed it at one of the concerts. He retaped it back together, signed it, left a little message on it. They thought it would sell for like $200,000. It sold for $460,000.
That makes sense.
I'm just like, wait, what?
No, a guitar is different,
but it's busted.
Yeah, but there's a lot of lore behind that. There's a lot of history, not lore, but there's a lot of history, and it's on video and those sorts of things. Like, does everybody remember the Sesame Street shirt? We have a story about the Sesame's, the one that Kurt Cobain was wearing on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah,
right. Remember downstairs at one of our friends' house,
his attorney,
Kurt Cobain's attorney,
had that,
who happened to be a brother
of a friend of our friends, brother-in-law of a friend of ours,
and he had it in a glass
shadow
case.
Box. Yeah,
and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's exactly what that is. That's Kurt Cobain's shirt." And that thing's got to be worth.
Well, and it's cool because they
hundreds of
do show you the
thousands of dollars.
certificate of authenticity, and it's got Courtney's name and signature on it.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? So he takes that clothes off, and it's fucking insane. Like, we've got some things around the house here,
Well, I paid. Jamie was a huge.
Like, wait a minute, how is that person?
He was a huge Bears fan. Oh, he spent money on that man. I never should have.
Jamie's her ex-husband, by the way.
I bought him a Peyton
Manning.
No, old school. Walter Payton.
Bears,
Walter Payton jersey.
Yeah, the fridge.
Got it like in one of those framed in one of those shadow boxes and had it delivered for Christmas. I think I paid like $400 for that jersey.
Yeah. Was it signed?
Yeah.
Oh, that's also because when he retired, he lost all of his money.
Why? Bad investment?
Back in the day, number one, they didn't make a lot of money.
Right.
Like back then, they didn't make $200 million. Yeah, they didn't make $200 million like they do now.
Well, nobody did.
Like Walter Payton back in the day probably made a few $100,000, maybe $1 million a year, maybe not.
Right.
Right. His big deal is he was just a big giant dude, right? And he finally scored a touchdown, right? That was a big deal. But they didn't make the money they do today. They didn't have all the fucking marketing and all this stuff.
Right. They also didn't probably have too many contracts outside of the NFL.
Yeah.
But they probably still didn't even pay that much. Like, I don't think Nike paid them $10,000. I mean, $10 million for a...
Yeah, there was no such thing as social media and all that shit, aside from a couple commercials or doing the icky shuffle or doing the whatever, right? So the guy had to go back to fucking work as a bricklayer or some shit like that afterwards.
Wow. That's crazy, right?
And you think, fuck.
Well, hopefully that man didn't gamble that jersey away and he still has it along with the...
He's an asshole.
I spent hard money on that.
$400, like
that was a lot
30 years ago.
That's a lot for when you're like 27 years old.
Get over, like...
That's why I don't buy you anything expensive, because I got over it.
So I buy it all myself.
Right, it's your money.
I know. It's all my money. You're cut off, Castro. You're fucking cut off.
Right.
Cheers. We haven't done a cheers tonight. I think that's why you're grumpy. You grumpy tonight?
No. Just not taking anyone's bullshit.
Who's bullshit? Who's anyone? The world's bullshit. You're just not taking the world's bullshit. You know what?
Boycotting the world's bullshit.
That.
I'm boycotting the world's bullshit.
Absolutely appreciate that. So Allison said the house from Edward Scissorhands is in Lutz, Florida. It's on the market. It comes with the official movie memorabilia.
Oh, that's cool.
You can go tour it with current owner.
I've never seen it. I've never seen Edward Scissorhands.
But what's the price of it? Come on, I'm curious.
So it's funny that she says that, because also the house from the Christmas Story is for sale.
Oh, nice.
They haven't set a price for it yet.
Chuck said he'd like to visit Ed's Scissoring Hands. Is it really Ed's that you want to visit?
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't think
I'm okay with you if you want to visit
I don't
Ed's.
think it's Ed's per
I
se.
think he's more like Ed's docking station.
Ew, that's gross.
He threw it out there.
He also lost his wedding. Who lost his best after?
Who knows? It's all good. So that brings me to the next story here, because
Allison's staying with Greg. He wouldn't lose them. He dropped them 2 days after getting them and scratch a lens. So yeah, we get him $15 glasses now.
That's why I literally buy $5 or $10 lenses and stuff like that now. So can you, once this comes up on screen, can you tell me what this device is? I can make it bigger if you need to make it bigger.
I think I need to make it bigger. It's a chest saw?
It's a saw, right? You can tell it's some sort of saw.
They probably use it to cut open your chest.
Okay, people left terrified after learning alarming reason chainsaws were invented. So this is going to go into another story real quick here. People are just learning the frightening reason chainsaws were first invented, and it's unlikely to make you feel any more comfortable around what is already quite menacing tool. Like we had a friend that cut his fucking leg really bad with a chainsaw. Dumbass move.
Wasn't really my friend, was he?
It was.
We knew of a person.
No, Chuck up in Colorado.
Yes.
Not Chuck, Charles.
Yeah.
Chainsaws already have a pretty frightening reputation, so this is going to get into another macabre kind of thing. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre being that, right? But this particular thing, a conversation about the original purposes of chainsaws recently arose on TikTok, where a user shared footage of herself before and after discovering why chainsaws were invented. Although you might reasonably presume such saws were originally made to chop wood, this is sadly couldn't be farther from the truth. This tool is in fact first made back in the 19th century. You ready for this? Where it's going to go gnarly. To cut through a woman's pelvis during childbirth.
Oh, Lord.
As an aid in a highly dangerous procedure known as...
Yeah, because couldn't you hit the kid?
Symphysiotomy. Is
that like the early day?
Yes. So this is 1800s. Symphysiotomy is now an outdated medical practice. Thank fucking God.
Most things from the 1800s
whereby
are
a woman's
outdated
pubic
medical.
symphysis is the joint holding the pelvis together is severed, so the birth canal can be widened during labor. It's basically to open up your pelvis. They didn't know that like women could just naturally do that shit, right? And they didn't know about C-sections at the time.
Well, and there could have been instances where the kid was
stumbled on this
where the kids were
like,
breached. They might have, because a lot of people died in the 1800s from breech birth.
Yeah. But do you pull out a fucking handsaw and start?
I mean, I'm the wrong person to ask because I didn't have children. So, I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
Right. So that sent me down a
rabbit
hole. And I went, what are some other weird
things,
medical practices, right? So I found 10 strange medical practices from history. 1, milk transfusions. In the late 19th century, milk was believed to be the perfect substitute for blood.
What?
And the fatty, oily qualities would become white blood cells.
What?
However, while a few instances of this procedure were successful, many resulted in death. One instance, the injection of milk dropped the patient's pulse immediately, and they died. So to the point where they had to be,
and they died.
Hang on. Pulse immediately to the point where they had to be resuscitated with a combination of morphine and whiskey.
Doesn't morphine make you sleepy?
That's how I want to be fucking resuscitated. Morphine and whiskey.
They both make you sleepy. How would those resuscitate you? Here, pour this down his gullet. It'll wake him right the fuck up.
Well, the patient only lived 10 days after. Cigarettes. We've all heard. Have you seen all like the old school shit about cigarettes? Okay. So here's an advertisement promoting. So this was relief from hay fever, asthma, and rose fever, right? Promoting cigarettes as a cure for asthma. It's common knowledge that now that obviously it doesn't work. This article, Dr. W.A. Evans reported that in an experiment conducted by researchers, Parkinson, and COVID, the subjects became breathless on exertion. Some having pains around the heart and some having palpitations. Others suffer from swimming in the head.
Wait, what? I wasn't listening at all.
Basically, they're fucking dying because they're smoking so much.
But they're calling it all these other things?
To help with asthma.
With the hay fever and all that shit.
Soothing syrup.
It's like cough syrup?
It's only 25 cents a bottle. Mrs. Winslow's soothing syrup was a popular remedy for babies experiencing anything from teething to diarrhea. So what secret
That's what whiskey was for.
Heavy percentage of alcohol and morphine.
Again.
To kids.
Make the kids go to sleep.
To kids, yeah.
It's knocking them out.
Yeah.
So mom can have a moment.
Mom and dad were just like, I'm fucking done.
Give that kid the syrup.
Go to fucking bed.
Give that kid the syrup.
Yeah.
Let's put him to bed.
Give him the syrup.
Permanently, maybe.
So it's kind of like the same idea as like Jack Daniels and honey. Right. It's like give them a little Jack on the when they're teething. Right. Now we know we're probably not supposed to do that.
There's not a probably in there. You're not supposed to do that. There are things called oral gel now. They make stuff specifically for that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought that was for adults.
They have a baby version too.
So Jack Daniels isn't for adults or for babies?
No.
Chloroform. How about this one? Another treatment that was believed to be a cure for asthma was chloroform. The article claims that one treatment with chloroform completely relieved all symptoms of asthma. That's because you fucking passed out or died. Right. This belief would eventually result in the deaths of patients who had overdosed during an asthma attack because you're going, you can't get anything in, and then you fucking chloroform them. Like even just a little bit too much chloroform and people will die.
It's like ODing.
Yep. Cocaine for hay fever. This is one.
What year? These don't give years, do they?
1911. Okay. Last one's 1911. 1885 is this one. Many believe that allergy symptoms caused by pollen, also known as hay fever, could be alleviated with the application of cocaine. This
I'm gonna write you script some coke.
Discovered
Miss Johnson
to not be the case. Dr.
One snort every 4 hours. Do you right?
Dr. George Frederick Laidlaw is quoted in multiple articles saying, "If you can't cure it without cocaine, you better keep the hay fever."
Thank you, Doctor.
I love that guy. Xenotransplantation. I don't even know what this is. We're going to read into it. This procedure, this is 1929. This procedure involved a transplantation of the interstitial gland from a chimpanzee into an 80-year-old man in hopes of returning him to his physical vigor. Dr. Sir.
So he wasn't sick. He was just old.
Veronogoff saying this gland being vital to the male organism is naturally it was naturally impossible to transfer from man to man. This led me to go to the nearest species of monkey.
Can you imagine? This is what they did in those fucking insane asylums where they would experiment on people, be like, let's try it.
We're just going to give you a fucking lobotomy. We're going to do this and this and this, right?
Let's just change a gland out with a monkey. Nuts. Okay, that's enough of that.
All right, let's see if I got any more real quick. Yeah, that's good. Smoke enemas. Tobacco smoke enemas were considered a successful treatment for cholera.
Nope, they do coffee ones now, I think.
Coffee
enemas.
I don't fucking know.
Coffee enemas.
But I literally went down that rabbit hole.
I could be making that up, but for some reason it sounds like
coffee enemas. Yeah, like Robin Quivers from the Howard Stern show was doing like
maybe that's where I learned
coffee enemas like on a weekly basis.
Yes.
So I'm like, I don't think that's a good thing for you.
You think? Okay, so this story is just maybe again bitchy, and
it's fine with me. I don't
care. Not putting up with the world's bullshit. So Forbes, I was reading an article or watching a video about how Forbes is, because the economy and everything, they are having to constantly right now go in and update their top 10 richest people.
Yeah. The billionaire list.
The billionaire list. Around
yes. Because what the fuck? Zuckerberg's only worth like $100 now.
He's not even in the top 10. He's like number 25 now. Yeah. Bezos is number 4. Elon is still number 1, but that's
even his is cut.
They're saying he is not as rich as he was a year ago
because
everything sucks balls right now. But what really, I was watching and they were interviewing Bezos, and it was talking about how he stepped down from CEO last year, and now he's running the Jeff Bezos Earth blah 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 thingy, something like that. And I happened to see, and again, forgive me for being petty, bitchy, and I don't even know what other word to use, but I saw his girlfriend in this video and I was like, oh my Lord, is there one real thing about her?
All right. So he's like, how old? 50-ish?
I don't know. Hey, Siri. How old is Jeff Bezos? 58.
So he's 58. How old is she?
Hey, Siri. Say? How old is Jeff Bezos' girlfriend?
She's got to be 29.
What's her name? No, I think she's older than that.
Okay, so she does not look older than that, and you're definitely gonna have to share a picture.
I will. Hold on.
Simply because,
I'm trying to get her name.
You know.
Hey Siri, how old is Lauren Sanchez?
That's a real fucking not common name.
Is this her for real?
Yeah, you need to talk while you're doing this.
Apparently,
Castro.
She's 52.
No, that chick.
Maybe that's why she's so plastic.
Yeah. Okay. So go into your story.
So I'm watching and like I can't stop looking at her lips because they're just hot. So no, there's nothing real about her.
She's hot as fuck.
Her boobs, you could tell that they were fake, mostly because you could tell she didn't have a bra on, but they were like up here still.
That's fine.
Her cheeks have been injected. Yep. Her lips have been injected. I mean, I don't think she's pretty. I will show you a picture.
He'll be trading her in like 6 to 9 months.
He's no catch.
No, but he doesn't need to be because he's a fucking billionaire. What's it doing? So he very much is a catch. It's like Leonardo DiCaprio's basketball head, right? He's not exactly a hot man, but he's got all the shit, right?
all
style,
the
the money,
shite.
the fucking all the things he needs, right?
Let's see if I can get a
Just walks
picture.
around with an Ojo in his pants and he's good.
Let me
That's what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to it cut me off. It was like you have to sign up for an account in order to get the article back. So I'm like, so I want the picture of her that they had.
So Chuck said he posted, this is the headline. Jeff Bezos, 58, smitten with girlfriend Lauren Sanchez, 52, as she unveils ageless looks.
That could be it. But here's what's even funnier. He's putting her into space next year. They're doing a whole
leave her ass there.
They're doing a whole women's crew.
Bad, and now I can get a 22.
They're doing a whole. Okay, so let me show this picture before it goes away.
She ain't getting any of his money.
No, they're not married.
That's what I'm saying.
He's. She may not even want to marry him. She might be. She says she's in. Maybe she's rich enough.
It doesn't matter.
You can share.
It does not matter. Is it coming on?
He's definitely better looking now that he's getting older, but that's not saying much.
Plug it in again. Sorry, guys.
Sorry. You can't show it.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right. So let me see real quick. So you just want a picture of her?
Yeah. Let's see if I can.
Girlfriend. I don't know why yours not coming up.
I'm trying to see if I can find a
images.
Images.
I'll find a picture. Yeah, she is fake as a mother.
See? And it's not that maybe this is the right way to say it. She looks great for 52 because there's nothing on her that came the way it was born.
You know what? And I'm okay with that. Right? So that's her right there.
But you look at these cheeks. Okay.
She's 52.
Do you see this one?
Yeah.
Look at her
it's
cheeks.
The same thing. She's 52. What are you going to do?
I'm like, that's almost like, it reminds me of the dude from Saws, the bad guy, the mask, where he had the really pointy cheeks.
So he's like 5'3", right?
No, he's not that small,
I
is
think
he?
he's pretty short. But so how tall is she? Is she like a little person?
Wonder if so if you're a bazillionaire, do people date you even if you suck in bed?
Yes. Look at Harvey Weinstein. Right? Because you can, like, if you work for this guy, we have a friend that works for a multi-millionaire, right? I'm not saying they're hooking up or doing anything like that, right?
We do?
We do.
Okay.
And I'll tell you afterwards. But people will do whatever they need. I'm not saying that this person does anything like that, but to make a good living, and this person does good work.
Well, that's earning a living. That's not dating.
But makes a lot more than the average person.
Well, because this person
just
can
by
probably
virtue of working for a
But this person can probably afford to pay more than most.
That's
and he gets a quality
So you go
person.
there, right?
But that's working for somebody and screwing somebody are two totally different things.
So I think people will screw their way to the top, is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
Right? I'm not saying my friends do that or a friend does that by no means.
See, because like in this picture, she looks her age, but she also looks really scary.
She's almost Catwoman at that point.
That's
right?
exactly what I'm saying. Like she's so
full.
tight
Yeah.
that I was like, please somebody do an intervention with her plastic surgeon.
So Allison said Harvey Weinstein's in jail, but all of the people that benefited from him are not in jail.
Right. Well, and some should be.
And some very well should be. But who are the people that benefited from him? And, you know, it sucks that some people had to go through his bullshit.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? But the dude did make a lot, even this is going to sound shitty. He made a lot of fucking people rich, man.
Yeah.
He made a lot
people that
of
didn't care how he was making them rich, though.
And people, and unfortunately, people that didn't give a shit how they became rich.
Nope, exactly.
Exactly. So it's fucked
okay.
up.
It's called karma and it catches up with you eventually.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, anyways, so this is just me being catty. When I saw her, I lost all other interest in the Fortune, the top 10 Fortune.
List.
And I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I have to show her. But you just called it right. It is Catwoman, very tight and full.
Big cheeks.
And don't get me wrong, I've done shit. I've done Botox. I've done filler to help with my circles, which I haven't done in like 8 years, and you can tell. But I just think there's a point where if you start changing the actual way you look, you probably should slow down.
See it.
No, you know why you don't see it? Because you don't want to see yourself getting older.
No,
so you do everything you can.
Like, it's like one of those slow progressions. It's like working out. You don't see yourself getting into shape or getting out of shape, one or the other, right? Like you just see over time. You don't you see like a before picture and an after picture.
Right.
If she were to see those fucking things side by side, she'd be like,
sees them.
Holy fuck.
She has pictures of her before she started doing this shit.
But she doesn't recognize because, you know what I mean? It's like probably one of those things, like where you go, or you become fucking mentally ill and you're like, fuck it. I'm going to go all the way.
Because I tell you that, like, we'll see a lot of stars and I'll be like, oh my gosh, she doesn't even look like herself. She's got so much injections and filler.
But then you have like Jennifer Aniston. She's done some shit.
She's done some. Sandra Bullock's the same way. She's done some shit, but she still looks like Sandra Bullock.
Right. Then you have Courtney Cox.
She's tight.
Like,
she's
done just a little bit too much.
Too much. Shit. She looks better. I saw her.
They took some of the shit out.
I think she's let some of it because it, like your filler and shit, does dissolve over time. Just like your Botox.
Certainly hope so.
Works its way through.
Alice and I posted pictures of Madonna, and Beth's like, no, that was for Halloween.
She was in costume, though. Dude, I mean, some of it was costume.
Her face is foobar.
She was in character.
What character?
I don't know. It was a character for a show she was getting ready to go on, or the award ceremony, or whatever. I'm not telling you it was right or wrong. That was not her hair, for one thing.
It was her face.
It's your face.
Her face all fucked up.
Anyways,
it's all right. Whatever.
I don't know what my thing is doing here.
You're just having a bitch session over there. It's all good. Listen. She did look awful. Jeopardy screwed up pretty heavily. Did you guys see this shit?
You skip an 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just done with that one.
Okay. So you want it checked off.
Going on over the stories. Give me a second. Fans slam Jeopardy for tasteless clue. They're going fucking dark side.
Jeopardy is?
Yeah.
Oh.
They pulled this one. Wait till you hear this. A clue on Sunday night's episode of beloved game show Jeopardy was slammed by fans for being tasteless.
Say that again?
A clue. You know how they go, this is, and you go, what is, or whatever. It was slammed for being tasteless.
The answer or the
clue?
Okay.
Like what they read.
What they read. So and so in 1946 is known for doing such and such. Right.
So the evening's episode of Celebrity Jeopardy, in which actors John Michael Higgins, Will Wheaton, and Joel Kim Booster competed, included an opening category featuring the letter A in the response. One clue read, are you ready for this? In 2021, fugitive Brian Laundrie ended his days in Florida's Mayakachi Creek area, home to these long and toothy creatures. Do you know who that is? Remember last year?
I shook my head no, sorry.
This year, the Gabby Petito story, the little blonde that was murdered by her boyfriend.
Yes,
that's who they're referencing in that.
Oh shit! That he fed her to alligators?
No.
Because he said long tooth.
The answer would be, what are alligators?
Right.
The question is this.
Yes, I know what you're saying.
It. In 2021, fugitive Brian Laundrie ended his days in this place with these long tooth. Do you not get
ended his days? Didn't he die too?
His days.
He got
Jesus
eaten.
Christ, do you not understand?
He got eaten,
saying?
Right? Yeah. I get it.
Why would you go? Why would they go there?
They want ratings. Because everything's PC now, unless it's about religion or politics.
Wait, what are you talking about? PC? I don't think you understand the question.
Or PG. I do understand the question. They're talking about how he died.
Yeah, but they're also referencing a murderer.
Yes.
In a fucking Jeopardy question.
I don't know why. It's horrible. I don't know why it's shocking.
I love you. So,
I mean, is anything really shocking anymore?
ALW said too soon, but you know,
too soon.
But is that the way you could actually phrase it?
DJ said, "Love it. Jeopardy is savage."
You could actually say
murders for 1,000.
You could actually just leave out 2021. You could say in Florida's Mayakachi.
I am familiar with it, Allison.
Home to these, instead of putting fugitive Brian Laundrie ended his days.
They're trying to be edgy, dude.
dark, right?
Edgy.
But I think it took you. I honestly.
No, I'm still not shocked.
I think it took you a little too long.
No, I'm still not shocked. So it's still taking me too long then because I'm still not shocked.
You're not shocked.
I'm not shocked. People do stupid shit every day that makes
don't you think
news.
they go through some level of shit?
Apparently they don't.
Check those?
No, apparently the producers said, run with it. Let's do it. Let's get some ratings out there. Because here's what it's saying. It's better to be talked about badly than not talked about at all. So now Jeopardy is in the headlines.
Nope, they've been talking about Jeopardy. Now they're just getting shit on.
The question is still legit.
I just said, I was just thinking that. I don't know. So some people are saying this is the most tasteless and insensitive. I think it's fucked up that you even, it's kind of like one of those
need
things,
some Casey Anthony questions
where you
now.
just go like,
oh, it's fucked up.
How do you even put that on? Know your audience, right? Like this isn't trying to just get headlines. It's fucking Jeopardy. It's Jeopardy.
Is that the chick that
the one where the two dude Alex Trebek.
It used to be Alex Trebek, and now it's the chick from
it's two people are doing it. Like the world champion guy at it, and then
that chick,
famous chick,
that used to be in she's a neurosurgeon.
Big Bang Theory,
Big Bang Theory.
Whatever the fuck.
It's
kind of fucked up.
I think it's a way to get it. I guarantee you that somebody knows what they did, and they're like, "Let's look at us talked about." And people will probably they'll probably check in and see if we're going to do any other macabre questions.
You think?
Yes. This is $1 billion show. They know what they're doing.
I think somebody fucked up.
I don't think anyone fucked up because that probably had to go through several people before it got put up on the board.
It's kind of fucked up, though. I'm just saying, Chuck's going to go back and watch it. Watch it tonight.
ALW said tonight.
And see what, but I guess the question or the real question is, how did those famous people like Will Wheaton is just like this pussified fucktard that can't figure out like his ass from his elbow. And
why do you say that?
Because he just is like in real life, he's just a big.
You've met him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
He is. No, you can like go check out any of his shit. He's just a big pussy. I love him for being in Star Trek, and I love him from doing all those things.
He's a nerd. He's always played a nerd because that's him in real life.
Big pussy, and that's fine. That's totally fine. I'm okay with that, and he's obviously okay with it as well. But what do you think his response would have been? Like, gasp. Like to read that question, and
I'm sure they had some dialogue around it, like holy cow, or I mean, I don't know.
Because then you're like, oh my god, dude, like he should have been.
What should he have done?
Very PC and been like, I don't think you should have asked.
Yeah, that's it.
Because that's his, but that would have been his persona.
Because then he probably wouldn't have gotten paid to be on the show. So
I don't know. Well, they normally give their money to charities and shit like that. So he's probably giving it to the Will Wheaton Foundation. You want to kick your fucking family off of Netflix? Not your family. What about your exes? If you had exes on your Netflix, would you kick them
off? It's really funny because on the radio yesterday, that's funny to bring that up. They had a "What secret do you have?" and a guy came up and said, "I still use my ex-girlfriend Netflix log on."
Well, now there's a way to fucking fix that. So Netflix launches new feature to kick your ex off your account.
Is this separate from the charging for?
Yeah. Okay. You can just go out and boot people.
Good.
Netflix has launched a brand new feature, which many users will find pretty handy. And you can boot people off your account. So like you can basically go out, research.
Well, here's what's funny is because they're not going to be letting you put people on your account anyways, because they're going to make you start paying.
They haven't decided that yet.
No, they have.
Well, no, there's the
They tested it in Mexico and it did well. I'm just telling you. Mexico. But they only charge $2 in Mexico, which I'm pretty sure will be like $8 here.
They charge $2 in Mexico. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Mm-hmm. $2.99. It was a test group. They may raise it more, but this was just
it's like all they charge. That's like their
for each person that was using your login. Yes,
Jesus. Like US dollars or $2.
Babe, I don't know. I saw $2.99. Not $2.99. Not $2.99 pesos. That'd be like 30 cents.
That's exactly what
I think it was $2.99. I think it was $2.99.
Okay, so do you know all the devices? Blah 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 blah. Netflix is all right. Let's get to the point. So you can go in and you can log in, and they've launched a new feature where you can check all the devices on your account is currently logged into and sign yourself back out again. So you basically log out, you unselect some, you log out, you log back in, and everybody's
good
kicked
gravy.
off.
I hope everybody remembers writes their passwords
So
down before they log out.
The dry name of managing access and devices. The new Netflix feature launches with the ability to check what devices you're signed into. So like we've got like laptops, iPhone, iPad. That's brand new or not brand new. 1-year-old iPad just fucking
It's
died.
not 1 year old. We said it was like 2 or 3.
It's 2-year-old iPad, whatever, just fucking died. So now she's using the 8-year-old iPad.
I know, it's so sad.
I don't even know if it's that. I think it's older than that.
Oh, it's old. It's like the original.
iPad 1.
It's the original iPad you bought me when we lived in Colorado.
So you can do
Colorado.
this. So go check it out. Kick everybody off. If you have family on there that you don't like, kick them off. Just go to managing access and devices. And you can boot everybody. And then you can have them all start paying you like $1 a month via like Venmo or PayPal or whatever.
Just kick him off. You don't want let that motherfucker get his own.
Oh, if it's an ex,
you don't matter to me.
douchebag.
Yeah. Later, douchey.
Yeah. What I would do. It's like
I'd probably do that to my family though too. I'd be like, hey, I'm not paying for you're gonna have to get your own.
Like some family I'm
account.
okay with. Yeah, absolutely. Like some family.
I'm not paying $8 for you to.
Oh, not paying
piggyback
extra.
To piggyback on my account once they finally start doing that.
No.
Everybody who's extra.
Because then they can
Bye.
go well, if it's $8 extra for me, then they can go get the cheap one with the commercials or whatever the fuck it is for like $6.
Yeah.
So go pay your $6.
If you expect me to pay your $8 so that you can piggyback on my Netflix, bye.
We're already paying like $140 in fucking app fees anyway.
We pay a lot. I was looking to see what we can close out. It's really hard because there's always one thing on every single one of those fucking apps.
Absolutely. That's the fucking problem.
Yes.
God damn it.
On what's the one that Yellowstone is on?
Paramount.
I have all my Star Trek shit. On HBO Max, they have great movies. On Stars, they have some series that I want to watch. Yes. I think that's all we have.
Why do we have Stars?
Disney has a bunch of shit I want to watch because that's where I was watching that one show that turned out to be too anxiety driven.
You don't even remember the name of the fucking show.
No, because I wiped it because I literally did not sleep for like 3 nights because I thought about that show the whole time I was laying in bed going, what's going to happen with this? What's going to happen with this? Did he get raped?
Oh,
what's
the one where the like
time traveler one.
But that's on Netflix.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Yeah. It's up to like season 9 or 8.
No, they only have 4 seasons. I think they just did the 5th
You're talking
season.
to one where the dude got man raped by the other guy.
But now they have a new one on there that looks really good. Not Time Traveler's Wife. That's a different show.
Time Traveler fucked hard. It's on.
But now they have a new show that I want to check out. That's if I only watch it one show at a time, I'll probably be fine.
How much is Stars?
I don't know. They're all somewhere between $8 and $15.
$8 and $37.
No, $8 and $15. I think like HBO Max is like $14.99 or something.
We're going into a recession.
Disney is like $12.99.
Disney Plus is not.
No, all those companies are starting to lose money now too.
Not really. People are just staying home and buying the fucking Disney app. Just like
we have a lot. Like we need to look. So
pandemic.
we were riding on coattails for my niece's Discovery Plus.
I agree, Chuck. Just cancel it and add it on as you need it. That's exactly
right. We were piggybacking on her Discovery Plus and it stopped working. And I honestly was like, we need to get our own. So now we pay $6.99
so
a month for that.
ALW said it's turning out to be more expensive than cable. The key with it is though it's more a la carte.
Yes,
which is what I like.
Yes,
like I watch everything on Netflix. I watch all of Netflix,
and then we watch very specific stuff on Discovery Plus.
Like we don't need
Paramount,
Disney all the time though.
Well,
like, we can get rid of that. Go 6 months. Pick it back up and then go binge watch the shit out of Disney.
So here's the problem with that though. So sometimes you lose the price you have now, and you pay more when you come back in 6 months.
Okay, you're gonna pay. Okay, so they raise it $2, but I'm paying. I've literally not touched that app.
I go in there.
You go in there, but are you watching anything?
No, because I'm waiting for you.
Yeah,
and then you fall asleep.
Get rid of it.
No.
Then we go back in like 4 months later and be like, all right. You know what I mean?
We won't. That's the problem.
Springtime. I don't give a shit. Unless a new Yoda comes out or something like that, I really don't care.
A new Yoda?
Yeah, like a brand, like
the baby Yoda.
Baby one grows up to become the new Yoda and then takes over the world or galaxy or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean?
No, and it is more. I mean, the whole reason why we started off with this is because we went apps for cable. So we have the YouTube TV.
Yeah, we went straight. Yeah.
And then you slowly start adding stuff on.
Mm-hmm.
And the next thing you know, you're like, I pay how much a month?
TV.
Plus but the other thing too is we are not good. It was View.
PlayStation View.
It was good. Mine too. But what we're not good at is we need to call like for our internet and see if we can get that lowered, because we started at like $89 and we started at $89 with the gig, and now we pay $130 after that first year. So we've been paying $130 for years. What I need to be like, so what do you got for new customers and how do I get it?
You gotta have the good internet here. That's the problem.
Now that it's football season, my husband buys Sunday ticket in Hulu Live at a UFC fight. That's 150 right there. UFC fights are fucking expensive now.
$90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have the HD.
We didn't get this last one, which was a big fight.
We get them far and few between now. We used to get them a lot a couple years ago. We almost got them every time there was a good fight, and they were like $60.
Yeah.
And now they're like $85 or something. I'm like, no, not.
There were big fights this last weekend, and there were good fights, but yeah, I was like, gotta pick and choose, right? Like, gotta go with your favorite fighters. I don't know. But yeah, getting the NFL package and all that shit. No, not doing all that shit. Now you have to have like Amazon Prime to like watch football on fucking Thursdays, which is stupid.
I don't watch football, and we have Amazon Prime.
I know we don't watch football, but like,
and we have Amazon Prime.
If you wanted to like watch football, it's on like all these disparate kind of like channels and shit.
Because
like that.
They would decide they would give the NFL more money.
Yeah.
It's whoever's willing to pay more to show the show.
Absolutely.
Is who they're going to go with.
What do you want to do next? You want to do Operation Santa?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Operation Santa. If you need to send me a link, let me know.
I don't. So have you guys heard about it's USPS Operational Santa. This is a way to give back to people who so it's almost like another charity. Like you can for the season. Like it's what is the one from work that we have? Season of sharing. It's almost like a season of sharing, but it's Operation Santa. And what they do is, and I'll give some dates and stuff, but people can write in their letters to Santa. And I'll read it, and it almost had me in tears. They can decide.
So sentimental.
They can decide if it's going to be pushed on so that somebody can adopt that person or that family and give them the gifts they need.
Oh, cool.
So it started it's been around. It's 110th year they're doing it.
Fuck. Yeah, they've been
right. It's been a while. Yeah. It started off with it's taking forever to load tonight.
It's because you're on an iPad from fucking 1907.
Probably. So here's how the program works. I'll go through that first. So they provide an online channel where people can adopt letters written to Santa safely and securely. So you go to this site and you say you want to be a participant, and I don't know if they send you just a bunch of letters or a letter or how that works, but the letter must include the writer's first name, last name, and a complete return address.
These are the people asking for people to help them or families out or whatever.
Right. They must have a postage paid stamp and be addressed to Santa. They're very specific about how it has to come into them in order for it to meet the criteria to be considered.
All right.
The letters are opened and reviewed at Santa's U.S. Satellite Workshop. Personal information is redacted, and they are uploaded onto the USPS Santa website.
Cool.
It just opened as of Monday. And
so what's the website does it say?
USPSOPerationSanta.com.
USPS Operation Santa.
Yeah, USPSOperationSanta.com.
Cool.
The last day to send a letter is December 12th, and the last day to select a letter or adopt a letter is the 19th. Let's see, hold on. So last year, the USPS was inundated with thousands of letters by opening day of adoption. Initially, only 2,500 had the correct information to be posted, and they were all adopted within 10 minutes.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So they go quick. But so the letter they give the example of, it was kind of sad because he was older. Where'd it go? There's so many. It's taking forever. He was a little bit older, and he was 14 years old. He says, Santa, I could really use some help this Christmas. My mom lost her job, and Toys for Tots and Angel Tree won't help my mom because I'm 14.
Isn't that sad? Just over the age.
Yeah. My dad was never in my life nor there for Christmas. I get good grades, and I always help my teachers. I was even student of the week. I will be highly grateful this Christmas if I can get new shirts, new pants, and they give sizes in there, new socks, shoes, and a new winter coat. I would also really love a new sketchbook and manga, sketchbook and manga, and new art supplies.
I think that's that Japanese porn. The kids going
hope you get
Japanese
this letter. Porn. And I was like, oh, this poor child.
I understand. He's 14. He's like,
he's still a kid.
He's covering his beat off thing with like a bunch of clothes.
He's still a kid, you know, and
he's not like asking for like, dude, can I get a PlayStation?
Can I get a race car or ridiculous? He's asking for like, he's like, clothes. I need stuff to live. And then I'd like some art supplies.
Yeah, that's right.
So, again, if you're interested, it's USPS.
Chuck, have a heart. He goes, bro, you're 14. You know Santa doesn't exist. Or there's no Santa. I understand. But I feel like sending that kid like $100 like right now. So
I was trying to. So this started in 1912. Postmaster General Frank Hitchcock conjured up Santa's first mailroom, instructing local postmasters to let workers and citizens respond to Santa's letters that were popping up in the post office. So they went digital for the first time, I think. It's only been a handful of years. I mean, everything goes digital eventually, right?
Yeah.
But so I just thought I liked it. I wanted to share whether you need some support this Christmas.
OperationSanta.com.
Yes.
And you can go out and check that out. I'll post that in the notes.
And whether you need help this Christmas or you want to help this Christmas, this is available for all.
You know, this year and fucking next year is going to
be
financially on everybody. I mean, pretty much everybody, because the market's all fucked up. We're talking about it at work a lot.
Well, if billionaires are falling off lists, it's hitting everyone.
Everything is going up. And like, honestly, financially, everybody's going to be fucked.
Well, yeah, and we're all going to give less to each other, which means we're going to give even less.
What is going on with my mic?
We're going to give even less to strangers.
How long has it been dead for? Like 10 minutes? I have no idea why it keeps popping out. I gotta fix it. But thank you for heads up on that. But you go like for the next year and a half, people are gonna be fucked. Like 2 years maybe. And it could be longer than that because we go into a recession. And it's not just a recession, it's the cost of goods and everything else that happens, right?
Well, here's what happens too. They never go back down.
Right. Well, no, they do. They settle and it settles. It does come down, but it takes time. But the economy's going to be fucked for a while, which means there's going to be less jobs, more people on fucking welfare, more people needing. So if you
food and
any way to, help, like, I don't give a fuck if you throw 50 cents in that dude ringing the bell out in front of fucking Walmart, that helps. You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
it just kind of goes, you do what you can, right? So do what you can. That's all we can do. So, all right. Real quick, if you can, go out, check out the Bars Open t-shirts. You can always buy one of those for some people. I did finally get the final drawings. I just got them in my email this afternoon for the Whiskey Cats. Not the kitties, the cats.
Cool cats.
I'll be posting those out. I'll be need to talk to Bill this weekend, posting those out, getting those out. We're going to have some cool sweatshirts, some dope-ass hats, coffee mugs, stuff like that if you want to go out and push some stuff out there too. That would be great. I'm actually going to talk to Bill about redesigning some of the website out there and putting maybe some charitable kind of thing out there. I think that would be kind of a cool idea.
You want to talk about feel goods?
Feel goods.
You go first.
Absolutely. So mine, I need the clicker. Let me see if that will work on my phone and see if it's just your shit.
I think you're going to need to go through it.
That?
I think you're going to need to go through your shit. Good luck, Godspeed, because you have so many cords.
I don't know. No, I don't think it's that. I literally think it's how old that fucking thing is.
Well, but your mic.
Yeah, evidently. I'm like, it keeps. I don't know. Let's see. There you go. Yep. So it's definitely your iPad. All right. Let's see if I can blow this bitch up. Expand. All right. So this kid, we're going to replay it here in a second anyway. This kid was out playing in his yard, and let's rewind that. He was out playing in his yard with his dog. His dog is his golden retriever right there. You can see him. And all of a sudden, the neighbor's dog gets out, and you can see the dad running, and you see the puppy running across. His dog knocks him over, his golden retriever,
It's
or
a
a German Shepherd. Knocks the kid over, blocks him, tackles, goes after
the other dog.
So
who's the third dog?
That's his other dog. That's their other dog. Right. And then you see how his German just chased that dog down?
Yeah.
He's like, get the fuck away from my kid.
Replay it.
Isn't that pretty dope? He goes after him.
Oh, the German Shepherd's so happy before all that too.
Yeah. And then, but this dog's on point. Watch, he knocks him down.
He's pretty damn smart, actually.
him. He like literally stood over him. Isn't that fucking crazy?
Oh, that poor mom.
That mom was like, and then you see that dog come over. And that dog was just like,
I think he bit him.
And then he turned around.
You see the other dog, he's limping a little bit, the other dog, but
yeah, fucking good. Good. Sucks, but
I mean,
the kid's fine. Dogs are all fine, but it just got off.
I wonder if that dog was mean. Do you think he was gonna go? Like, I guess you don't ever know.
You can't tell.
No, and the dog, wow.
Pretty crazy though. So that's my feel good. It's like dogs. That dog is just like everything.
DJ,
that kid is everything to that dog, right? You know, that is exactly why dogs are the best. They will take care of you.
You good to them, they're good to you.
Yeah.
And even when you're not
having fun,
not playing. Even when you're good, when you're not even when you're not good to them, they're good to you. But
that's fucked up.
So mine is a surprise for a 3-year-old fan of a surprise for a 3-year-old's birthday because she loves Thursdays. Thursdays are her favorite day because it's trash day. Okay. And she loves she stands by the window every Thursday morning and waits for the truck to come by. And the truck, for the last year, he stops, waves, honks his horn. And then sometimes she'll get so excited the mom will drive her around the block to see the,
I said Allison, I'm sorry. She said I beg to differ. Drives around the block.
Yes. And so anyway, when he found out it was her birthday, I guess he talked with her dad and found out it was about to be her 3rd birthday. So Brooklyn's 3rd birthday happened to fall on a Thursday this year. She wanted to give Delvar, that's the gentleman's name, a special birthday cake in celebration of her big day. So Brooklyn stood at the end of her driveway holding a wrapped cupcake, waiting for the big truck to arrive. I'll show you a picture in a second. Delvar's truck came roaring down the street and stopped in front of Brooklyn's home. He popped out of his garage truck and the two met for the first time officially. Brooklyn was speechless. Brooklyn's mom told Delvar how much his honks and waves meant to them. And so it was just kind of cute to like see the special moment.
Let's see if it works.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, let me know when you got it queued up and ready.
It's there.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Bless it.
What's the name of the the site?
I did it. I did it on US Today. It's Garage Man surprises 3-year-old.
Garbage Man. All right, give me 1 second. Man surprises 3-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the clicker.
Let me see.
It's this one.
And she has a sign that says like "Thank you." Yeah,
it's this one. I think it's that iPad. We got to get you a new one.
No, we will. Christmas right around the corner.
Christmas time.
I can use my phone for my stories and just use the iPad. Do you want to watch
the video or just pictures?
Just the pictures, fine. So like, there's a picture of him with the cupcake. It's like its own little Tupperware. Yeah. The video, you do see in the video that she made a sign that has his name on it and stuff. And it's just because the other article I was reading, he's, I guess, a super friendly dude, and everybody in the neighborhood knows him because he's been their garbage man for like a handful of years now.
Right. And so go through a commercial real quick.
Everybody, with COVID, everybody became friends with anyone and everyone, right? Because they just wanted human interaction. I love this man's smile. He's got the best damn smile. We're just gonna
pop up the smile with a kid.
Super cute. And then if you scroll down a little bit further, he surprises her with birthday presents.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He gives her
we're just gonna go
some Elsa magic stuff. And
there you go. That's super cute. Absolutely.
So it was a week later. So she surprised him on her birthday and he surprised her the week after
with
belated birthday presents. He walked her around to the other side of the truck and pulled out the most amazing, awesome, generous birthday gift for her, Tracy said.
That's cool.
Yeah. Guess she's a big fan of Frozen. And he asked around and found that out. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
good,
I thought it was sweet.
heartfelt stories. He's a garbage man. Chuck, not a garbage person. Jeez.
He's a sanitation worker.
Absolutely. Entertainment, real quick.
Oh my gosh. We didn't probably put this on there, but we bought a funeral home on Discovery Plus.
We didn't buy a funeral home, but we know.
So good.
Discovery Plus.
It's only 38 minutes long.
All right. So it's almost like it's more like a Chip and Joanna Gaines.
It is. They're refurbishing this funeral home that was built in the 1800s.
It is dope as shit. Supposedly it's haunted, but I don't believe it.
It's not for you to believe.
Yes, it is.
Just watch the show.
Zach Baggins would disagree.
Well, they're starting to see stuff now. So, like, anyways, and it's a great show. It's fun. They're 38 minutes long.
Yeah.
You get to see how they're decorating. The woman.
What's it called? I bought a funeral.
We bought a funeral home.
We bought a funeral
and it's on Discovery Plus. It's really good. They're short. They're fun. The family's quirky, which I love. It's just good.
Awesome. There you go. So, also, Ancient Apocalypse. I saw this guy, Graham Hancock, on Joe Rogan's show. I watched the clips. I don't watch the whole shows. I don't have 4 hours of my fucking day to watch it. But it's 8 episodes or something like that on Netflix. It was really good. And it talks about like alternative versions of what actually could have happened and like going back 12,500 years and rewriting this guy. So anyway, this dude's been like shut down from all sorts of shit, like considered a kook and all of these different things.
The guy that made the show, the movies? Okay.
Yeah.
The show?
It's really good. It's pretty interesting. Yellowstone is back. I watched the first 2 episodes the other night. Really good. But I think the English on Amazon is like 1883 was of Yellowstone. So the English is with Emily Blunt.
Yes.
I'm in 3 episodes. I watched 3 episodes last night while I was up fucking wicked late.
Is that why you didn't? Today I was like, he did not wipe down the shower.
Yeah.
Shower foul.
Yep. I was like, holy shit. Check that out. If you have Amazon Prime,
Was it good?
Yeah, it was fucking really good. So
I told you about it last night, which is funny.
I'm not going to give anything away.
Yeah, because we've been on for forever.
She goes from England and basically she's just, I don't want to call it escaping. She's getting away from like her prior life. She gets to England. It's during the end of the Civil War.
She gets to America, you mean?
And I'm sorry, goes from England to America. Yeah, it's at the end of the Civil War. There's a Native American dude that's like, what do I do now? But it's still the times of the times.
Right.
And Native Americans still aren't welcome. And he was an American soldier.
Okay.
He was a U.S. soldier. And so you go like, it's an interesting fucking weird dichotomy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's really, I 3 episodes in it.
How many are there total? Like 8?
I think there's 8 of them.
So you'll be coming to bed late for the next Monday, Tuesday, Thursday?
Yeah, exactly. So lastly, 1992, get your goddamn, what do you call them? Metal detectors out. Metal detectors. 1992, Eric Laws, while using a metal detector to search for a friend's lost hammer near Oxney, Suffolk, England, discovers the Oxney hoard, the largest hoard of Roman silver and gold ever found in Britain, and the largest collection of 4th and 5th century coins found anywhere within the bounds of the former Roman Empire, worth about $4 million today. No.
Oh, that's
got
not fair.
Some money because the government then goes, well,
ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go hit the like and subscribe. That's it for tonight. Go hit the like and subscribe. We've been hanging out for an hour and a half.
I'm starving.
Everybody needs sleep. We need our chili. It's chili night again. Back to the Lamontans. Hit the like and subscribe. We're not going to be on Friday, but we
might do a show.
On Saturday.
Still up in the air, but we'll figure it out. We'll let you guys know for sure.
Got a little.
We got a friend's turkey, Friendsgiving.
A
birthday and Friendsgiving celebration.
Appreciate you guys so much.
We love you.
Thanksgiving's right around the corner. We'll have a couple shows next week as well.
Yes, we'll figure that. We got to work it all out
and all that.
Work it out. Work it.
Thanks,
bye, guys. Have a great week. Love you. Bye.